Good morning, proud parents, honored guests, and most importantly, our resilient and accomplished graduates. It is a profound honor to stand before you once again today, addressing the future leaders and change makers of our beloved continent, Africa. Today, I want to share a story that illustrates not just the power of technology, but resilience, the resilience of the human spirit. This is the story of Alika. Alika was the cornerstone of her family. With her single mother and 3 younger siblings relying on her, she juggled 2 jobs to make ends meet. By day, she worked at a bank's technology team, and by night, she worked as a data analyst for a remote company based in Berlin, Germany. Despite her best efforts, her salary wasn't enough to make ends meet. For the past 3 years, her standard days started at 6 a.m. and ended at 11 p.m. But one day, Alika's world turned upside down. She woke up to an email saying that her remote job had been terminated. With no prior notice, and just out of the blue, Alika was devastated. She spent hours trying to trace back what she had done wrong, to figure out what caused this termination. Later in the day, Alika was able to connect with her former colleagues from other countries, only to learn that all of them had been terminated. She dug in some more and soon found out that the German company had deployed an AI system that could do everything that entire team could do, but with no paycheck and much faster. Feeling devastated, Alika faced a crossroads between despair and determination. Alika finished work that day around 5 p.m., took her usual 2-hour commute home, and spent almost the entire night researching AI. What is AI? What is artificial intelligence? How could it be doing this? She had to understand how software could replace 12 people and do so overnight. She couldn't get herself to share the news with her family, at least until she had a plan. She just couldn't share that termination news. Her research led her to the conclusion that she has to study AI, but more importantly, she actually also has to study how businesses make decisions. Soon after, she landed across Nexford's programs. The programs allowed her the flexibility to continue working while keeping her bank job, while diving into both the world of AI and business. Now she had to figure out, with even less income, how she'd pay for that degree. She started asking around where she might be able to get a student loan to pay for that tuition. Lucky for her, she soon learned that her own bank offered a program where they funded 80% of tuition for their employees. She found out how she could apply and quickly did so. Originally feeling a bit unsure about the commitment, she now switched to a feeling of determination. She thought to herself, that scholarship must be a sign, and decided to master the very force that displaced her. In March of 2023, Alika enrolled in Nexford's MBA with a specialization in artificial intelligence. A year later, she'd already designed her first AI solution, a tool specifically designed to help banks detect fraud a lot more quickly. She was so excited about this solution, she gathered her managers, managed to get them all in the same room, and started pitching her idea. Unfortunately, the meeting didn't go so well. 30 minutes later, everyone lost interest. Alika returned to her desk thinking, I wonder, if I was some Oyibo from the US or the UK selling this idea, would the bank have taken me more seriously? Over the next 6 months, Alika transformed. She not only mastered AI, but she started attending online career fairs, networking with professionals from all around the world. It was one of these fairs that she met her future employer, a Dutch cybersecurity company based in Amsterdam. When I asked Alika, what do you think was the #1 reason you got that job? Interestingly, she didn't cite technical skills, but she said her demonstration of excellent communication skills, as well as critical thinking. Indeed, 2 of the skills in highest demand all across the world. As grateful as Alika was to the bank for having funded her scholarship, she did what's best for her and for her family. She quit the bank and joined the Dutch company. Today, Alika's job involves AI to develop ethical hacking solutions, protecting banks across Africa from cyber threats, and she earns triple what she used to 2 years ago. Just a few days ago, I asked Alika, so why do you think the bank never took your idea seriously, that AI idea? I was so happy to hear her change her views. She realized it was due to having poor communication skills back then. I asked her, so if that Oyibo from California had flown in and given that pitch instead of you, would they likely have adopted it? Her answer was surely no. They would definitely have rejected it. That self-reflection and development is probably what I love most about her story. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I say this. If you are not actively thinking about how you're going to use AI, then you will be replaced by someone who is. It may take days, it may take months, it may take years, but the day will come. Alika's story is a powerful reminder. It teaches us that while AI will undoubtedly replace millions of jobs, it also offers a gateway to new opportunities for those who embrace it. Alika's journey from adversity to innovation is not just about survival. It's about thriving in the face of global change. And it's about perseverance. It is a testament to where determination and embracing change can lead. As we stand on the brink of a technological revolution, where AI shapes our economies and societies, let us remember, it is not just our ability to develop new technologies that will define our future, but our willingness to adapt, learn, and transform these challenges into opportunities. Nigeria, with one of the world's youngest populations, and you all graduates today, as graduates of an online university, already have an advantage over others across the world. You are adopting technology in ways most others have not yet learned. In fact, most of the world's population does not have a university degree until today. You are already ahead. What's even more exciting is almost 40% here today have already specialized in artificial intelligence. 40% of our graduates today. You are definitely ahead of the crowd. Most importantly, you've learned how to learn. And that is the most important skill in the world. Learning is for life. And education is only as valuable as you put it to work for you. So today I say, don't let the degrees you've earned get in the way of your education. Thank you.